NPP legislator Lampolapam Jayantakumar says NPP will decide its next move once Chief Minister Notham Biren returns from New Delhi. Thangal Bazar business community demands withdrawal of government's decision to construct a mold road in Thangal Bazar. General Secretary of All India Trade Union Congress Manipur Laishram Shotan Kumar alleges BJP-led state and central governments of minting money out of COVID-19 outbreak. And India reports 20,903 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 18,213. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Evening News. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA with the top stories and latest news at this hour. NPP legislator Lampolapam Jayantakumar today said that NPP, an alliance of the BJP-led coalition state government, will take its next course of action after Chief Minister Notham Biren returns from New Delhi. He was responding to media persons on the sidelines of flagging off vehicles carrying dry ration kits for distribution as COVID-19 relief items at New Chekon Road in Purana Raspberry 1. Care Foundation and Accelerate Project initiated distribution of the relief items sponsored by Atravali Global Foundation, Pune. The relief items will be distributed to children living with HIV in Imphal East and West districts for the first phase today. Speaking on the sidelines, Minister L. Jayantakumar said Chief Minister N. Biren has met with the central leaders to seek their instructions. Hence, NPP's next move will be decided upon his return. He also lauded the event organizers for taking initiative to help the children.
Chief Minister BJP की central leadership वाली शारों रे मांगे थोड़ा नहीं हारे लोगों वक्त CM की प्रेगटी पार ले गनी ना CM दा central leadership दा करी instruction पीरक के हावे दो मरी यंगा का तो पता
Oinam Malest, who had left BJP to contest the 11th Manipur legislative election as any IDP candidate, has rejoined the BJP. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, S. Tikendra, accorded a warm welcome to Oinam Malest at BJP office in Nitaipa, Chutek today. Speaking to media, Oinam Malest said that he decided to come back to BJP as it is the only political party which can bring real developmental changes in the state. State BJP President S. Tikendra said Oinam Malest's re-entry in the party is a homecoming moment for him. He said political joined the BJP because of the beliefs in the party's principles and ideologies and not merely for party tickets to contest elections. It may be mentioned that Oinam Malest once took an active role as president of BJP Manipur Pradesh Yuva Morcha.
BJP ने अमुक लक्षण भी बसे बसे क्वाइट की एक युना नुआइबा एक तुंगी फ्यूचर दा एक तौगे खनबा सी एक स्वयं नहीं माई पाकनी है कि एक अच्छे पर एक थाजबा एक थमजरी अवनबा मणिपुर में अवनबा के नसीम पुरक से हर कदी BJP नतना कोई पैसों ले लेते हैं ना अकोई BJP दा कोई पुंज लगा अकोई मियाँ की सेवा तो मिने से
नहीं अपने political party दे और political party तो की थाजबा मागे philosophy, मागे commitment, मागे ideology, मागे custom, मागे tradition, लेकिन वो कुल मकसद मस्जिद हाजर न लागपनी है न कोई लोग चाहिए कोई साइट के कनाफ पर शाम को मिये मत था प्री कंडीशन में मत थमले में वापम से लेते कनाफ को सुन है नहीं शाम को कांदा टिकट भी दो रहा मतलब टिकट भी दो रहा संग के कैसे somewhere हम लोग वाले लोग पीछे भी तो मतलब वापस कैसे लेते कोई नाम necessary बात कोई convention दा कोई tradition दा कोई history दा लेकिन कौन सा था ज़रूर आप लोगों ने मत खोलो welcome तावे
Thangal Bazar business community and residents of Thangal Bazar area have demanded withdrawal of Thangal Bazar Mold Road construction project. Speaking to media at Mizorkul Community Hall today, a resident, Lorembab Ongbi Sharsmista, said that they welcome government's initiative to revamp the Imphal city under smart city. However, they object to construct of a mold road in Thangal Bazar as it is a business hub and the most congested part of the city. She said that a mold road in the market will not only affect business transactions but also hinder movement for medical emergencies, school and water transportation and fire services. She also said that livelihood of many people are being affected due to sealing of Street Gully and Ngari Gully Road by the government in an effort to contain the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. Sharsmita appealed to the government to let shops in the Thangal Bazaar, MG Avenue, Alu Gully, B Road and Pauna Bazaar open for thrice a week instead of once a week. She expressed worry that opening of shops only for once a week will increase customers' rush, rendering greater risks of spreading COVID-19.
Uji akoi quarantine gi matam sida kaim ta su khangam dana yum da lockdown oi lai jari all of sudden akoi gi Thangal Bazaar gi road se thugai re kari gi noi na khoi myam se hupcha la hange adu moi se anoba smart city ama sem se hai oh yam phajai smart city sem ba city yam nungai jai adu bo moi na heart of the city Manipur gi Imphal shehar si gi khwai gi heart of the city da moi na sitting place ama sem do re hai adu makti akoi su yaning de adu gi da makta akoi sarkar da appeal taujari quest ni Yaradi sitting place kumba se shembinu wholesaler lay retailer lay adu mayam to se laina manaraga ambulance changdoi se mai ama chaga fire brigade changdoi se mamang chahi mari manga mamang da mai chak pakan da fire brigade ama bok chanba namda dana Alu Gali dagi oina fire brigade na support taw dana mai mutat ban namde uji amuk sitting place ama thambaga fire brigade kadai da changani adu dagi mi ama sidore nare kadai da ambulance changani moina haisina dagadi ama pini tangthok chasin thotok tosingi adu akhuju yaninge ni Manipuri earthquake zone in Manipur the earthquake amata mi chain de shakadum the ginova sidi khudi thira chiro humble request to the MLA of our Kendra to Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur akoi ge humble request nothing else akoi machine nasi police hai si gi se akoi pam de hai begini.
General Secretary of All India Trade Union Congress Manipur, Laishram Sotin Kumar, has alleged that both BJP-led state and central governments are more interested in making money out of the COVID-19 pandemic instead of easing plights facing the public. Coordinating body of Trade Union Manipur stays a protest meet at Irawat Bhavan today in solidarity to the national-wide agitation launched by Trade Union against India's new labour policy. Speaking at the meet, L. Sotin Kumar said that the BJP government pretends to be taking measures for the welfare of the public amid the pandemic, but failed to do so in reality. He alleged that leaders of the BJP government are busy concentrating among themselves all the benefits of various welfare schemes which they pretend to announce for the public. He criticized that the new labour policy has increased the working hours of workers to 12 hours instead of increasing their daily wages. Sotin Kumar condemned the government of favouring capitalists and hiking prices of fuels and various essential commodities amid the tough times of coronavirus pandemic.
COVID-19 the miyam the phangada chain mashe mi khara phangini tabadabu ngasi COVID-19 ki puthori be ching se ngasi bed ta lupa lishing ani ki maya da market ta yala hai ching dilare dara koina mi pudaba mask su tabya de lem the pigda mask lupa kunda yo le lem the pigda sanitizer paisa lori yo le aduna ngasi di COVID ki kaithoi be leina sigi kaithoi be senya mase masi lenga pari ba mantri sing lenga pari ba MLA sing makoi khwai sendong le ba karbaro thokre.
One-day mega social service game held at solid waste treatment plant in Lamdeng today aimed to make the world a plastic-free zone. Imphal Municipal Corporation, Mahut and Lamdeng Apun Balup jointly organized the event. Speaking on the sidelines, IMC Mayor L. Lokeshwar said the program aimed to raise awareness about the harmful impacts of using plastic products on the environment. Stating that the road leading to solid waste treatment plant from Iroisemba is in a deplorable condition, hindering transportation of garbage for disposal, the IMC mayor appealed to the government to repair the road at the earliest. While speaking to media, advisor of Lamden Apun Balup, Thaudam Netrazid appealed to the government to ensure efficient functioning of the solid waste treatment plant, which he opined is the best in the Northeast. He stressed on the need to recruit adequate staff at the plant for its smooth operation. Netrazid lauded the government for initiating construction of canals and drainages to divert liquid waste from the plant away from paddy fields in the area.
Impal Municipal Corporation si lam atai dagi di phattaba lokhaluraga thadabangi problem si adugi matik problem lei karigumba lamdengi solid waste plant asina fail oirako matamda Impal Municipal Corporation da yamna awaba people singi konthi saba miwa misal langba adugumba yamna toina thoi aduna lamdeng apunba lokka khusan naraga koi iram nala adai kenel thengdana khotana sai phattaba machum masi khogi lok lok da chenjandana ba khogi handak nala tawdana khotana mayam ma tawjai
masida semgadaba sagadaba koi technical mai puthokadabagi staff laktaba adagi sida manam nam thiri ba phata hugdi mayam sigi achumba project ama tawgadaba mayam wali na khali aduna hujikse kwadagi aina nuai jabadi Imphal municipality corporation gi mayur amasung cooperator mayam na hantaki tha ahum mari sida koi meeting phaminaraga as tawdaba yadaba koi gi thabak ne aduna apunba lukka tawraga hujikse numik kuni muk changsal e pukhi achoba tawkhre manungda koi gi phataba plan sigi mai chumthoraga masi afaba ising thana na ba tawri drain mapanda leiramba phata chai tara hena pasal pusalaba drain sengre huji IMC na tawriba mahuna tawriba se hena kansan na ba honorable chief minister gi akan ba mieng lamdeng apunba lukki maikai dagi kan na singsanjari.
One-day web seminar on the role of media in tackling COVID-19 pandemic was held today. Bureau of Outreach and Communication, Imphal Region, and Press Information Bureau, Imphal, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting organized a web seminar. Eminent persons in various fields from Nagaland, Mizoram, and Arunachal Pradesh took part in the seminar held via Zoom application at the auditorium of the Bureau of Outreach and Communication, Imphal Region, in Wangkai, Yonglang, Lairak. Speaking at the seminar, Head of the Bureau and Outreach and Communication in Imphal Region, Dr. A. Ibom stressed on the need for the public to abide by safety measures to prevent COVID-19 as there is no vaccine yet to prevent the disease. He said media plays a major role in spreading wide awareness on experts' guidelines to protect from coronavirus.
COVID-19 si mayong nabada masi thengnabada media na kari role loba yai haibasini akwena khangi madudi masi phawba sida haukiba chahigi December da asugumba kiningai oiba virus amala e laina amala e haibasi hek wi World Health Organization na phongdorok padagi masigi vaccine puthongna ba masigi dalang thak puthongna ba yam kana honaraga su hajuk phawbada masibu fully cure to ba yaba wi vaccine or any kind of medicine si leitri adna hajuk phawbagi oina laina asi thengna bagi khwaidagi mapangal leiba khwaidagi shakti leiba pambai si miyam punna Taminaba, Miamsi, Laina Simaramda, virus Sandok, Pakamani, Tingbyagadege, Habsigi, Maramsida, Kanabani.
Manipur State Legal Service Authority in a press release notifies that a state-level online painting sketching competition on the theme COVID-19 and You will be held for students of class 1 to 12. The competition will be conducted into 3 categories. Interested candidate can submit their application at email address masalsa.competition@gmail.com. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases. Keep watching Impact News.
Ichabu mahitam hanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampam ama oiriba, khwaidigi junaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission to widana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba, khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School KANGUJAM.
Banthobi Group of Companies presents Banthobi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by National Housing Bank, wholly owned by Reserve Bank of India, provide subsidized home loan under PMAY-CLS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthobi Microfin deals with microfinance activities only. Banthobi Nidhi Limited provides loan against fixed deposit, loan against property, etc. Banthobi Constructions Private Limited facilities. Booking started for real estate residential projects of flats, villas or row houses, etc. For more details, kindly contact Banthobi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, Uripok Taurangban Leitlai, Imphal.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Evening News. India has reported 20,903 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's confirmed cases have reached 6,25,544, out of which 2,27,439 are active cases. Death toll has reached 18,213 and recoveries are nearing 3,80,000. Country's recovery rate stands at 60.72%. Maharashtra is on the top with over 77,000 active cases. IMCR said that a total of 241,576 coronavirus tests were conducted by various laboratories in the country in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected over 1 crore 10 lakh people. Over 5 lakhs 24,000 people have died and over 61 lakhs people have recovered so far. USA is on the top with over 28 lakhs 37,000 confirmed cases and over 15 lakhs 1,000 active cases and total deaths of about 1 lakhs 31,000. India is at the 4th place in the world. Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) is planning to launch indigenous COVID-19 vaccine for public use by the 15th of August after completion of all clinical trials. IMCR has partnered with Bharat Biotech International Limited to develop this path-breaking COVID-19 vaccine. IMCR has asked Bharat Biotech to fast-track the clinical trial mechanism and ensure that the subject enrollment is initiated by 7th of July. This is the first indigenous vaccine being developed in India and one of the top priority projects of the government. The vaccine is derived from a SARS-CoV-2 strain isolated by ICMR, National Institute of Virology, Pune. ICMR and Bharat Biotech are jointly working for the preclinical as well as clinical development of this vaccine. Recently, the Central Drug Standard Control Organization, the national regulatory body for Indian pharmaceuticals and medical devices, had granted approval to Bharat Biotech India to conduct human clinical trials for corona vaccine called Covaxin. There are above 4,800 active cases of COVID-19 in North states, including 663 active cases of Manipur in the last 24 hours. Assam total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 9,434, out of which 3,311 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 539, out of which 342 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed cases have reached 1,435, out of which 288 are active cases. There are 49 active cases in Sikkim and 15 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya. Arunachal Pradesh confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 232, out of which 160 are active cases. Mizoram total confirmed cases have reached 162, out of which 36 are active cases. Medical Superintendent of RIMS Hospital in a press release informed that the antenatal clinic of Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology RIMS Hospital will resume service from July 6th onwards. The press release said that only 102 patients will be treated in a day and urged patients to book appointments through mobile phones 1 day ahead and 2 days in advance during holidays. Patients can book their appointments at mobile numbers 7085406468 or 6033849437 or 6033855708 or 7085406433 or 7085406385. A man was stabbed to death at Laifam Kunau Mayai Lekai in Imphal East today. The deceased is 38 years old, Thokchom Umachandra, son of Tompoy from Laifam Kunau Mayai Lekai. Hangang Police has arrested an accused. The arrested man is 55 years old, Nongthombam Haridas, son of Ratan from Laidikembam Lekai. Impact News sources said that the incident occurred at around 10 a.m. today. Led Umachandra and Haridas had a heated argument earlier. Residents of locality found injured Umachandra on the roadside and rushed him to Janims Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. Upon hearing the news, police personnel of Hangang Police Station arrived and probed the incident and managed to arrest prime suspect Haridas from his residence. Police also recovered a knife suspected to have been used by Haridas from his residence. Lamphel Police Station, SDPO, Ibo Bishop, 2nd OC and Imphal Forensic Science team have inspected the crime scene. Lamphel Police Station has registered the case and investigations are underway. Lang, a drama book written by Lampolapam Khamba, was released today. Speaking on the occasion, the author of the book, El Khamba, lamented that moral values are degrading among the present youths, paving way for unwanted incidents in the society. He said that his drama book showcases the unconditional love that parents have for their children. Khamba opined that his book will impart moral education in students and express his desires to include his drama Lang in school syllabus and stage performances. IAS retired Dr. R.K. Nimai and former director of JNMDA Dilip Mayengbom attended the event held at Rupmahan Theatre Hall.
Masigi liriksi adi kachin koya yong na mayam na pabiraba kana na lilaw na utpiraba adagi karigumbada masi school aigi wakhaldadi school bhabu pamjade college level university big level gumbada masi lirik oina tamhanjaningi matamduda masigi liriksi kana bakhara phangani habadi marakta leinariba ahallamanda angangna bebhar kaibese sugi matik yam laikre maduna liriksi mapung oina madugi message duni angang haibesingchina ahallamangi apambasi kharangai khandaraga masa na self control tawhanjaningbagi masigi.
Now the sports news. The long-delayed Chinese Super Football League 2020 is all set to kick off from July 25 after a delay of almost 5 months from its scheduled start. Chinese Football Association (CFA) announced the same. The league, which was originally set to start on February 22, was postponed indefinitely due to the spread of COVID-19, which first emerged in China late last year. Altogether, 16 teams subdivided into Group A and Group B will play their league matches in double-leg basis at football stadiums in Dalian and stadiums at Shuzhou. CAA said that the league would strictly abide by the requirements of national epidemic prevention work. KANGUJAM Ramanarayan Shastri Memorial Trust in the press release informed that the annual Ramanarayan Shastri Memorial Chess Tournament organized by Juvenile Club Tera Sapam Leirak under Manipur Chess Association and funded by the trust has been cancelled owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. 5 officials of Manipur Cricket Association MCA have been selected as cricket coaches for Northeast State Level 1. They are Naurem Drobint, Fairuijam Trohintro, Sahid Mazivur Rahman, Jawa Maikant, and Hawam Sunil. They participated in the Level 1 cricket course organized by NCA Northeast State under the aegis of BCCI at Dimapur from March 19-13 this year. Now there are altogether 8 cricket coaches of Northeast State 1 leveled, including the existing 3 cricket coaches, namely Namoisam Plokeswar, Samuralai Pamdransit, and Singam Priyobatra to boost cricket sports in the region. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. NPP legislator Lampolapam Jayantukumar says NPP will decide its next move once Chief Minister Nothoma Biren returns from New Delhi. Thangal Bazaar business community demands withdrawal of government's decision to construct a mall road in Thangal Bazaar. General Secretary of the All India Trade Union Congress Manipur Laishram Sotin Kumar alleges BJP-led state and central governments of minting money out of COVID-19 outbreak. And India reports 20,903 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. Their total reaches 18,213. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Manung Khutna. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.